Welcome back. Finally, it's a free community-wide educational event. The Bethany Beach Volunteer Fire Company hosting an open house. Joe Hopple with me this morning to tell us what you can expect. Good morning.
Good morning.
And welcome.
Thank
so,
you.
Open house. Want everybody to be able to come in and see a little bit about what you do.
Right. May 17th starts National Emergency Medical Services Week, EMS Week, in the country, and the theme this year is EMS Strong. Most everybody thinks of fire companies, but fires are really the least amount of things we do, thank goodness.
Yes.
EMS is really our most important mission.
Okay.
We do that every day, multiple times a day, and as the summer season coming at Bethany Beach with the resort community, the number of EMS calls will increase. So we like to give the community a chance to come in and see a little bit about the EMS side of the fire station. We have educational programs, we have giveaways, and we show everything from old ambulances to the most modern ambulances. We're going to teach you CPR, we're going to teach you many different things. We have other supporting agencies coming in to help us, including helicopter landings. It's a really neat day at the beach.
You have, in addition to being a volunteer firefighter, you also are an educational director, trainer in EMS.
For the Sussex County Paramedics, yes.
And so you see it, like you said, daily, and you're kind of just allowing us an insight into your world.
Sure.
Do you find that people know some of the basics to even CPR or just?
We actually, the national effort used to be to take a CPR course. It took you 3-4 hours, and you had to attend a formal class. Now we're asking you to take 10 for CPR. Give us 10 minutes, and we will teach you CPR. Basically, you need to remember 2 things. Call 911 and push hard and fast on the center of the chest. We don't ask you to breathe into the mouth anymore because a lot of people didn't want to do that. And they forgot all the things. We ask you to remember those 2 things. And if you come to the open house, we'll teach you CPR. And we can give you stuff to take home, a magnet to put on your refrigerator that says, reminds you what to do, a sticker that says, I took 10 to learn CPR. And when the citizen knows that, those 2 things, our survival rates for out-of-hospital cardiac arrests increase dramatically. I'm talking 300% to 400% over someone who does nothing.
And it seems things, they change over like you've been in this industry for quite some time. Are you surprised, or is it expected that techniques and certain things evolve?
The only thing constant in this industry is change. And we are constantly, and one thing we're doing now is the science of what we do is really looked at. Much more research is being done. And one of the things that has come back is said, CPR is the most important thing we do. Uninterrupted, continuous CPR is the most important thing we do. We're going to show you a device we have called the Lucas device that we put on once we get there. If someone's in cardiac arrest, that does the CPR constantly, and it doesn't, like human beings, it doesn't get tired, and it doesn't mess it up. It does it constantly.
And look, you mentioned it that you have some of your partners coming to set up area hospitals, local police, Delaware State Fire School.
Delaware State Fire School will be there. Delaware State Police will be there. The Delaware State Police helicopter will be there. The Christiana LifeNet helicopter will be there. Atlantic General Hospital will be there. BB Medical Center will be there. All of these will be participating in having different educational programs that people can participate in. There'll be free T-shirts given away. We'll have food. It's a lot of fun. Bring the kids down. Of course, they get to see the ambulances, the fire trucks. They all love that, but we also want them to be educated.
And I was going to say, is it important? I mean, I'm thinking parent, but even for the younger kids, the educational components are important. Is it ever too early to learn some of these things?
Not at all. 911, we have a simulator that teaches kids how to dial 911, and even adults learning that. We recently had an event, a fire in the town, in which the people called the fire station first. Thank goodness we were there, had just actually come back from another call, but in the middle of the night at the volunteer fire station, you may not get anybody. So dialing 911 first is the most important thing. That will get you the help, and it's amazing how many people in a crisis forget that.
Now, you have been doing this for 15 years?
Oh, I've been down here for 13. I've been doing this for over 30 years myself.
So you have to, I mean, it has to just be encouraging or bring you some sense of joy and accomplishment, I imagine, with knowing that you save lives. I mean,
it's very, the biggest thing is we do save lives, but it's helping people, especially when they're down here on vacation, when they're down here to have fun. We want to do the best we can to help people. It's a lot of times that's what it is. If it's a matter of people stopping in with a fishing hook in their finger,
yes.
you know, and taking that out so they avoid having to drive all the way to the hospital, things like that. Even those little accomplishments are wonderful.
Gosh, you are a wealth of resources, so it is important that you all, too, do you ever have to go through any, do you get trained? I mean, do you ever have to learn or relearn some of the things?
Oh yes. Anyone with emergency certifications, it's a 2-year process of constant retraining, constant recertifications, updating. The American Heart Association is about to come out with new standards for cardiac care, so we'll all re-educate on those within the next year. It's a constant relearning.
Wow. Okay, so the date again is
Saturday, May the 16th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the Bethany Beach Fire Department, right on Route 1 in Bethany Beach.
All right, and what time we're kicking off? I know you said
10 a.m.
10 a.m. Come on out, bring the kids. It's family-oriented. Everyone, sounds like, will learn something.
They will.
And be enriched as a result of this. Thank you.
Thank you.
For sharing with us this morning and being here. And thank you for watching Good Things Delmarva. Remember, catch us here every Sunday morning. If you have good things you want to share, email me at Lanita_Wesson@WMDT.com. We will see you next week. Have a beautiful and purpose-filled day.